From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Detroit going up against Miami. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
All right, first pitch coming up. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. And we're underway. That one fouled off. Fastball almost got him there. Ground ball right side. Edman tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Nope. Marte measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one way inside. And a foul ball. Lee makes a move towards the gap. And there's 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ozzie Albies.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. And that's a home run into the upper deck. A towering shot to center. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Ellie De La Cruz
Gets him to chase after that one. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
Second, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Man at second. On the ground right side. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now Ceddanne Rafaela. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And now we'll step off and check on third. little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Swings through that one. Almost got him.
Looks like they're thinking the safety squeeze, and the defense has to be on alert right now, expecting anything in this situation.
A bunt, and it's popped up. And he saved it first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Base hit into center field. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Runner edges away at second. He's trying for third. Throw, save. And a bunt right side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
The third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Two on, 2 outs. Runner takes off in the air, left side. Should be extra bases. And that's the inning. Top of the second. Here is Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Misses the sweeper. Moncada rips one deep right field. That one carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Griffey under it. And that is that. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Naylor.
NAYLOR.
Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
This one in the air. And there's one down. So now the DH spot, Wilyer Abreu. Naylor, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the machine, the shortstop, Ellie.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping in, Josh Naylor. Ripped on a line. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner on the move. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's got it. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Liner caught it second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
In the dirt, but kept close.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Naylor leads off first with two down to the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Lee drifts towards it, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third, leading off, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Hit weakly on the ground. Toss to Naylor. Close play against the speedy runner.
Now batting for Miami, the center fielder, number 3, Nida Rafaela.
And a swing and a miss there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that is out of play. Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. One out man at first. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Runner on the go. Hey! Throw to second, and he's safe. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes again. Abreu should have this one. 2 away now.
Now batting for Miami, the left fielder, number 22, Young-Hoo Lee.
Right side. That's out number 3. Back here in Miami, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, Kevin McGonigal.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
It's in and out of his glove. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here is Moncada. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off, you'll see another. The 2-2. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. In plenty of time to first. And it's ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's Jose Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
0-2 now. Puts a bunt down. Grabs it barehanded. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting for Miami, the first baseman, number 12, NAYLOR.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, and he's out. Abreu takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Now
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. First time up was a pop out. Swings through that one for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Kensuke Kondo.
Number 8, Kensuke Kondo.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And we are starting over. Fought off foul.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now it's Josh Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. No, there's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. In the air to left center. Out number 2. Go ahead run on base. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Now they've got him in a rundown. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that's the 3rd out.
I'm a bold one, I'm a true one, big dream one, resolute one, big plays, I ain't never scared of you one, big games, I ain't never scared of 2.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the DH, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Out towards right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 up, 1 down. Naylor takes it himself. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Gets the bunt down the right side. And he's out on the tag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Miami, here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through the sweeper. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up and in. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
Takes it in for the out. 1 out, man at first. Kevin McGonigal digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times. So they turn things over to the righty, Daniel Palencia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out towards right center field. Griffey settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for Detroit, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
That one at triple digits.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. back here at Lone Depot Park. Stepping in, Cedon Rafaela.
Cedon Rafaela.
And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Strike two.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the machine, the left fielder,
Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. Lee checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Line drive. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Pickoff move to second. Lee back on a dive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Pitch out, but no movement. Ball 3. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Kensuke Kondo.
Kensuke Kondo.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Conquerors, the catcher, William Contreras.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Palencia, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Too high. Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 down. Takes it in for the out. Now here is Josh Naylor. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Rafaela on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Josh Naylor.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
Ball, that's in. Looks like he wants the signs again.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Condo settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the machine, the catcher, Andro.
Tap foul at the plate. Home team down a run. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And fouled off. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Angel Serpa comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and 2 now. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Abreu moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Kirk off of first with 2 away. Condo on the move. Can't get there. Base hit. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Puts a bunt down. NAYLOR. Save! He's safe!
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Miami, stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
For the Conquerors, the center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball, that's inside.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Battling here as he fouls it away. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter number 2, second base.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 3. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Ramirez gets under it. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman. Now pitching.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. And that one fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Bunts it in the air. And there's one down.
Up next for the machine, the left fielder, number 22, Young-Hoo Lee.
First pitch swinging.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Up the middle, Marte fires to first in time. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And a foul ball. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Pitch out, but no action.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Again with a pitch out. Here's a 2-0. And there's a ball. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner on the go. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-3.
What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.